What's up, guys? How's it going? Nugget Therapy here for another video on Bitcoin. Right now on the 1 hour chart on Coinbase, as you can see, yesterday I outlined this as being a bear flag or more like a bear pennant, but it seemed like it was an symmetrical triangle which broke to the upside. So I feel like now is a good time to be changing our lines and putting them somewhat like this. If we go back to the 4 hour chart, I think that this is really now forming what we can call a bear flag. As you can see, this is a pretty clear bear flag. We have an upwards, a resistance on the top, a support on the bottom, and we just broke down from this ascending wedge, and now we're consolidating between 7600 and 7950. Now, I want to speak of the possibility that we actually break to the upside here and reach levels such as the 8200 to 8400 mark. As you can see right now, we're getting some resistance at the 100 EMA. We got rejected right at the 100 EMA right here on the chart. And we're likely to be also rejected near 8200 or at the 8400. It gave us a lot of resistance in the past. It gave us some support here in the past as well. So I think that the 8200 level is pretty critical right now. 82 to 8400. And if we were to rise as high as the 82 or 8400 mark, as you can see on the daily, I think we'd be creating a bearish head and shoulders pattern. We'd have a left shoulder here and head, and a right shoulder right here. And this would be a very bearish pattern with a neckline at about 7600, sorry. Now you can't really trade such a pattern before confirmation, and a confirmation for me would be to break the 7600 line and close below it with high volume. And as you can see right now, even though we're trending upwards, the volume is really low compared to past price action. Now I just want to touch on something else on the 4 hour chart. So if we go back to the 4 hour chart and we look at where we're currently trading at, we can see that we're currently trading at resistance. And if we get rejected here on the 4 hour chart, will really come from this bear flag. We'll have 1, 2, and 3 touch points of this upward line of resistance, and we already have 3 touch points on the bottom. So I think that if we do get rejected here, we might see a break on the downside, and we might break the 200 EMA on the 4 hour chart. And this would be just in line with the RSI line of resistance that we have here. And if we go a little bit deeper into the RSI, we can see that we're creating lower highs and lower lows on the RSI. So I think that if we get rejected here, we'll see increased momentum to the downside, which will bring us much lower and break this flag to the downside here. And if we do break to the downside, like I did yesterday, we can extrapolate the flag pull to the downside, and we get a target of about between 6750 and 6800. So I'm going to put a box right here for you guys for my target. I'm expecting something around these levels here for our next leg down. I put this at the even 7000 and 7750. If we either break to the downside or to the upside, I think a big move is coming, and that we're going to have a substantial move. As you can see, if we break to the downside, we're expecting a move of about 7.75% to 11%. And if we break to the upside, we can expect up from 3 to 5.3%. So these two moves are pretty big. But either way here, if I look at price action on either the 4-hour or the daily, I feel like we're still overall bearish and that we're more likely to break to the downside. Well, that's it for this video, guys, and I hope to see you all tomorrow in our next update.